Okay, but this is a full Ankara fabric. Okay, so I'm going to be cutting using this material for this particular style, just as seen in the video earlier. And to do this, I'm going to be ensuring that you can see the design in the fabric. I'm just taking note of the design in the fabric, so while cutting it, let me know the one that I want to be at the top side and the one that will be at the lower end. Okay, so now I went ahead and folded this fabric into two. This is just for me to cut out the front part of this gown. Okay, the upper part and the front part of this gown, that is the princess area, the princess that area. Okay, so I'm cutting out with my bust plus my sewing my princess that sewing allowance plus my normal sewing allowance. Okay, so at the end of the day, I just folded into two with 30 inches. Now I'm also going ahead to cut out the length of this front part. Okay, so for my half length, I'm using a half length of 18 inches. Okay, so measure out your own half length and then work on it. Please, if you have not seen a detailed video on how to cut a princess that, please go ahead and check it out in this channel. Okay, I have a playlist, you can run it. Okay, on princess that, how to navigate princess that and all that. Okay, so I will still be explaining that very well in this video, so stay tuned. Okay, so I went ahead and marked 3 inches by 5 inches. This is for my neck. This is just the basic neckline. Okay, 3 by 5. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and mark my shoulder measurement, which is 7.5, and at that 7.5 I'll come down by 1 inch. This is for my shoulder slant. Okay, and after that area, you can see the way I connected it, then I'll come down by 8 inches. Okay, to mark out my armhole curve. Okay, so I'll quickly go ahead and curve it out. Okay, just like this. I just use the free hand. Okay, so I'll go ahead now to the other part of this measurement, which is measuring my shoulder to my upper bust and my under bust. Okay, so from that end I came down by about half the line, and then I marked my shoulder to my bust and then my shoulder to my half length, my under bust, please. So at 10 and 14 inches I marked respectively. Okay, so I just connected with a line. This will help me and serve as a guidance for me. Right, so I'll do this for the upper bust as well. This is just the measurement from your shoulder to the top of your bust, okay, before the nipple area, then from your shoulder to the under part of your bust. Okay, and that's just how to take your measurement for your upper and lower bust. All right, so from this end I'll quickly go ahead and mark my nipple to nipple measurement, which is 5 inches. Okay, please check out your own nipple to nipple measurement. This is the gap. The nipple to nipple measurement is the gap between your two bust. Okay, so and then I connected it up until that upper bust area. You can see I even went above a bit. So and then I'll mark out 5 inches from this end, this my armhole end, and then go in. Okay, you can see the way I'm going in with 2 inches. Okay, and this will be the line that I'll use to adjust my armhole. Okay, now when you are at that point, please mark out the line, that 2 inches, connect it back to your armhole curve, that 5 inches. Okay, and then share 1.5 inches, okay, on your tape. Just fold your tape like this and place it on this line. Okay, let that demarcation be on the line, then mark on this line on this side and on this side, that sharing that 1.5 inches into two between these two lines. Okay, this will help to remove any form of gaping. All right, so I just connected down. This is my 5 inches for my nipple to nipple. Then I'll still be connecting it, but I came down here at this end. I came down by 1.5 inches, and on this side I came down by 1 inch. Okay, and then I'll mark this line to meet the under bust line. Okay, just follow what I'm doing now. So I'll connect this with a bit of a curve, okay, or just a bit of a slanted line. You can see the way it's looking. Just ensure that you connect it well to meet this lower end. Okay, then I'm going to be connecting the two lines respectively. I'll connect this middle line to this point, then this one, you can see the way I'm doing it. I'll also connect this line as well. Please, if you didn't get it at first, redo it again. All right. Now on this end, okay, I will just mark, okay, and connect my adjusted to my adjusted armhole line. Now you can see that it's already adjusted, plus that 2 inches, right? So I have to adjust it. Now that is practically it. Now I just want to have a little design here. Okay, so I came down by, I went up here and then gave it use the free hand and did it. Okay, you can come down by as much as 7 inches. All right, and then I'll be cutting it out, but that is totally optional. I just wanted to have a bit of a bit of a variance here. Okay, so but if that's not what you want, please go ahead with what you want. All right, so I went ahead and marked my body. I took my body measurement, okay, plus my sewing allowance. Don't forget that. So I'm cutting it out now. And cutting out this place is totally optional. Okay, you can decide to cut yours or leave yours just like that. Okay, I just wanted to cut mine so I can add a little style there with my lace. So I just want to turn this upper side with lace, so I will double the lace. Okay, I folded into two, then I will now place this front part here. This would be what I'll use to, okay, join it. All right, very simple, but this is totally optional. If you don't want it, please forget about it. All right, so just watch me as